Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Are you student of Ahmed Dida?
Ahmed Didat?
Yeah.
Yes, you can call me that. So, Ahmed Didat from South Africa.
What are your thoughts about internet?
Internet.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain. It has been found that 86% of internet users are victim of fake news, my dear friend. Widest platform for fake news is Facebook. Today Muslims feel little hard to living in India, maybe because media has promoted and propagated the ruling BJP party as anti-Muslim party, which may not 100% true. Most of the things are politically motivated, my dear friend. Hindus and Muslims had lived peacefully in this great country, India. That's why once Iqbal said, "Sare jahan se acha Hindo se tha hamara." And India was known as Golden Bird when Muslim Mughals were ruling in India. That is in medieval period 506 to 1707. You may call it 17. Babur was the first person to establish Mughal rule in India, my dear friend. And with Akbar, the most dominating one, Akbar. And Aurangzeb, when Aurangzeb died in 1707, this was period when almost entire India was ruled by Muslim Mughals, and GDP of India was 24% of world GDP at that time, my dear friend. When Britishers came, they sucked it from its wealth, but Muslims had developed it into golden bird. Some says that Muslims had destroyed temples, but this contradicts the version because Muslims and Hindus lived together to fight against Britishers. How they can destroy the temples, my dear friend? For example, if you see the history of India, for example, Gautam Buddha, the Lord Gautam Buddha ruled from 563 to 400 BC. From that time till this day, not a single ruler in India who said this is Hindu nation. For example, Maurya dynasty, and one of the great was Ashoka, who ruled 268 to 232 BC. This was the period of Ashoka. After Kalinga war, he got converted into Buddhism. Most of the people don't know. Ashoka got converted into Buddhism after Kalinga war. Many people don't know he is only king in history. He used his power to convert the people into Buddhism. Only king was Ashoka, who used the power of conversion. Not in Hinduism, my dear friend, into Buddhism. Around 200 BC, India was known as Buddhist country, not Hindu country. Many people don't know it. Around 200 BC. South part of India, if you see the South India, I love South India. South part of India was hardly disturbed by Hindu-Muslim conflict ever in history. In 1234 to 1527, there was Bahmani kingdom ruling in South India, though it was a Shia community. Then Qutub Shah dynasty from 519 to 1687. Nizams were ruling from 724 to 1948. Tipu Sultan were ruling also from 750 to 1799. Britishers started the East India Company. See the policy of Britishers. Britishers started the East India Company entering for business purpose in 16th and 17th century. In 1707, when Aurangzeb passed away, we were discussing that in 1707, when Aurangzeb passed away, the Mughal kingdom became very weak. There were Nawabs who were ruling then eastern part of India. You see, like West Bengal and Bangladesh. Sirajuddin was defeated by British because Mir Zafir, a Shia army man, he betrayed him. After that, first time the British India Company for the first time in 1757 declared itself as ruler and established private army in India. And imagine a small British company ruled entire India. Before 1575, in span of these 100 years, before 1875, in span of these 100 years, British developed huge army in India. It was greater than army of Queen in Britain. Then, for the first time in 1857, mutiny took place, the first war of independence. This war of independence was initiated under the leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar, who was last Mughal emperor. Muslims were main enemy of British at that time because they were ruling India. Muslims and Hindus together fought for independence. Later, Bahadur Shah Zafar was sent to Myanmar and he died there later. You all know about the Bahadur Shah Zafar. Then all great leaders of India were born after the Muslims started the War of Independence. The War of Independence against Britishers was started by Muslims, my dear friend. Was started by Muslims in 1857 because all the great leaders of India were born after the Muslims started the War of Independence. For example, if you take the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1883. British had martyred greater than 40,000 Muslim scholars. Historians have written books that there were many trees hanging the dead body of Muslim scholars. Because Britishers had fear from Muslims, they thought because of jihad Muslims will stood in front of them. Then lot of Hindu brothers and sisters joined and fight together, wanted British to go away. Indian National Congress was initiated by A.O. Hume in 1885, who proposed that India should fight in court of law to get independence. Lot of people joined that movement. Then in 1905, Curzon was a viceroy. He brought divide and rule policy of divide and rule. He divided Bengal into two regions, that is West and East Bengal. East Bengal nowadays Muslim dominated Bangladesh and West Bengal Hindu dominated. He used the policy of divide and rule. As a reaction to this policy, Surendranath Banerjee, who was member of Indian National Congress, he started a mass movement to oppose it. And then Aga Khan III, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Salimullah Hakim, they formed Indian Muslim League. Their theory was to have separate land for Muslims because they started fearing with Hindus. They felt that leadership will be taken from Muslims totally because they felt that after Britisher we become slave of Hindus. There will be no freedom for us. So this was the concept in their mind. I don't know it was right or wrong. They formed Indian Muslim League. In September 1925, organization RSS was formed. RSS is nowadays very famous. All of you know about RSS. RSS today had about 2.8 million members from Majdoors and laborers. My dear friend, concentrate. 2.8 million from community of farmers. They have 10,000 different branches, greater than 10 lakh projects, greater than 10 lakh membership. They started developing India with the ideology of Savarkar and Goalkar. Hotgiver was founder of RSS. Everybody know what was the ideology of Savarkar and Goalkar. It was, I think, nowhere different from Hitler's ideology that what he had done with the Jewish community. In India, if you see in span of 6-7 years from 2012 to 2019, about 132 incidents of lynchings, but all of them were not against Muslims. Lynching is 57% of them are against Muslims. Other people were also lynched. Media is playing negative role here because whenever it comes with Muslim, it is highlighted to create, I think, fear among Muslims. A crime is crime whether it is committed against Muslim or Hindu. Muslim in India are very big in number. We have the second largest number of Muslims after Indonesia. 14% of Muslim in India, but with just 10 modern universities, my dear friend. University number should increase. When Muslims were rolling, there were madrasa at that time. But today Muslim scholars should understood that all the madrasas should get modern education as well. This education is not asked in hereafter, but this is important for dunya. And your dunya is to make your akhirah good, my dear friend. Dunya is important for deen. At the time of Prophet peace be upon him, used to inform his companion, his sahabas, about everything what happened in world in last week. What in last week happened, a prophet used to address in Jummah khutbah about everything. Our prophet was aware about all political situation of the world. Muslim politicians have never focused on it. Every alim, hafiz, mufti course should get this education like Israel are doing today. Add some years to Islamic courses or make it compulsory side by side. They should know how the World Bank runs, what is UNO, WHO, what is UNESCO, what are NATO forces. Our prophet was aware about all political situation of the world, my dear friend. Today blame is put on Zakir Naik for promoting terrorism. That is totally false. There is not a single speech of him like this as I know. Example, if some terrorist put DP of Amitabh Bachchan, if he is fan of Bachchan, but you arrest Amitabh Bachchan, similar is the case here with Zakir Naik. If we are thinking that Modi is Pharaoh of Islam, let's proceed to Modi. Let's give him message of peace. As Allah said Moses, give message of peace to Pharaoh. Let's show him right Islam. He is also human being with same heart. Let's quote Vedas for him, like Natasya Pratima Asti. Rigveda clearly says, and Brahma Sutra of Hinduism is Ekkam Braham Dyuta Naste Nena Naste Kincha. It's Allah who has given him this position. Let's honor his position. I don't know, there were many rights in India other than Gujarat, but Gujarat was so highlighted, I don't know why. If Allah can give Hidayah to so many enemies of Prophet Muhammad, why not him, my dear friend? It's because of us we are not reaching to him. Let's go to him, let's talk with him that you are talking so much about development. It is Allah who has given him his position. According to one report given by a very senior IPS, that majority of rights in our country were initiated by non-Muslims and majority got killed in riots are Muslims. This was the statement of a very senior IPS officer. Majority losses of Muslims and maximum number of arrests made are Muslims. That is punishment of Allah, I think. Example, there were many riots. Gujarat riot is, I don't know why, so highlighted by media. For example, in 1947, West Bengal, 5,000 to 10,000 got killed. No Modi was there and majority killed were Muslims. In riots of 1967 in Ranchi, 200,000 people got killed, majority Muslim and no Modi was there. In 1969 Ahmedabad riots, more than 300 people got killed, majority are Muslims and no Modi was yet there. And 2002, you are all know Gujarat riot, that is so much highlighted. In 1980 Muradabad riot, 2,000 people got killed, majority are Muslims. 1983 Assam, 5,000 people got killed, majority are Muslim. In 1985-84 Mumbai riots, majority got killed are Muslim. Bhagalpur riots of 1989. In 1990 Hyderabad, 3,000 to 4,000 people got killed and majority were Muslims. And riots of Mumbai in 1992, greater than 2,000 people got killed, majority were Muslim. Aligarh riots in 1992 and Surat riots in 1992. In Aligarh riot, more than 150 got killed. Majority of the people got killed in these riots were Muslim and Modi was not there. I don't know why 2002 riot was so highlighted. Media is highlighting Gujarat, only it's Allah. Only it's Allah who has given Modi this position. Even today some people are voting BJP because of Modi. I'm telling you, because corruption had fallen in Modi time. He has done many things. Even destruction of Babri Masjid was not at the time of BJP. It was at the time of PV Narasimha Rao at Congress time. I am not with Modi on religious point of view. I would like to invite him Islam. But he has done many good things. Let's go to him. Let's tell him we love India. Maybe more than you love India. Wa khudawan alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.